Is this thing on? What's going on around here? Hello? Are we here? My friends, I don't know what's going on. I feel very... I know it's... I'm just messing. I know it's on. I just feel very out of body currently. I don't know. I think it was the lack of sleep. I feel kind of on autopilot. So, can anybody relate to that feeling? I'm sure some of you can. Hello to you, Lady Iron. Spooky Deer, hello to you, and congrats on being first. Congratulations, my friend. I think it was also I think it's more the lack of quality sleep as opposed to lack of overall sleep. The total hours was not terrible. It was, you know, maybe just under 7. But it was the quality of sleep. Did not get great quality last night. So, Spooky, congrats on being first, though. Seriously, well done. You and Lady Iron were both here in time, so that's impressive. We knew that would be a battle. You know when the title changes in front of your face, it's showtime. And Lady Iron said that's her trick. So naturally, I think it's time for me to throw in some decoy title changes. So, good morning to you, Curry. Hope you had a good weekend. Hope everybody had a good weekend. And comma, good day to you. Who needs sleep is dying inside. I could do with some more sleep, but the reason I'm awake is because I found lost content I worked on or commissioned as part of my overall work. So can we party to celebrate / wake us up? Sure. Sure. I wish that my lack of sleep or, you know, lack of quality sleep was due to something fun like that. But let's party. From the window to the wall, to the wall, till the meat spills out my hall, my hall. Oh, these Vikings crawl, crawl. Oh, ski, 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 ski. Oh, ski, ski. Oh man, oh man. Oh, ski, 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 ski. Oh, ski, ski. Oh man, oh man. What? What? Coleman coming in trying to sneak that one in there. It says, woo, party. Coleman, my friend, how the heck are you? Cheers to you. Thank you so much for that. Well, plot foiled because you got recognized here on screen. You saw that. What? Lil John. Nidelicious, how you doing today? How was everybody's weekend? Anybody have a good Easter weekend? So Spooky, my not sleeping well was due to my stress over the taxes that I just filed. So yeah. It was kind of a weird situation. As I had mentioned, our financial advisor advised us to put off our taxes so that we could continue stashing some dollar dues away for retirement on last year's total. And so that was great and all, except for I forgot that like taxes in the United States are due today. Mrs. Magoots reminded me and I was like, oh yeah, cool. Now our tax situation is fairly simple, fairly straightforward. Yeah, I love tax season. You guys are working today? I am working today, although I'm considering taking the day off actually. And I'll talk about that in a second, but yeah, so taxes due today, so I figured I should do them, you know, last night. But my goodness, do we owe the government a lot of money? And it's just sort of like we owed them a couple $100 dues last year, and then our state owed us a little bit. So it almost totally balanced out. But then this year it's like, no, we owe a ton of freaking money. And I'm like, how is this happening? Like, I don't understand what just happened. So yeah, I don't know what's going on. So anyway, hopefully we can meet with somebody at some point this year and try to get all that stuff figured out. Cause yeah, I don't want to do this ever again. So, what ended up happening was I did our taxes, and I knew that I was, let me put it this way. I didn't know. I was fairly confident that the standard deduction was going to be the larger deduction, but I went ahead and did itemization anyway. Did it on 2 different platforms. Did it on TaxSlayer and then also on TurboTax. TaxSlayer showed the standard deduction being much larger than the itemized deduction, but then TurboTax showed the itemized deduction only being slightly smaller than the standard deduction. So because I had done the last 2 years on TaxSlayer, I just stuck with TaxSlayer. But yeah. So filed them last night, paid a lot of money. Yeah. Need to take a vacation to do taxes. More to recover from the hangover from taxes. But yeah, considering being sick tomorrow. Oh, dang. My Easter Day meal is coming later today. Oh, really? U.S. tax are doing a similar time frame to Canada, except ours is April 30th. Gotcha. Okay. So what's the Easter Day meal going to be? Love to cry at the dinner table. This year was better because I wildly overcompensated. There you go. Yeah, I feel like, don't get me wrong. Like I said, I like to come as close to $0 as possible. But it certainly is better to get money back at this point than to just pay. Because the thing is like, if you do your taxes early, then it can take the sting away a little bit if you have to pay, because then you have a couple months to work on that. I had about 12 hours to scrounge the money together. You know what I mean? Like, so it's just sort of like, man, that's not really very fun. Especially because Mrs. Magoots and I, we finished paying off our loans at the end of 2021, our student loans. And we just looked at each other last night and I was like, when are we ever going to have any fun money? It's like, okay, immediately after student loans go away, well, time to fix the dog's knee. All right. Then we get recovered from that. And then we meet with our not recovered, but we meet with our financial advisor shortly after that. And he's like, well, now you should put money away towards last year's IRA. And it's like, okay, we'll do that. So we put all our extra money towards that. Then we get hit with a tax bill. And it's just like, is this ever going to freaking end? Are we ever going to have the money that we're trying to have for fun? We want to save up for a vacation. We haven't been able to do that yet. So Mrs. Magoots is going to be getting some LASIK eye surgery here at some point. We do have some money saved up in an HSA for that, but we'll probably have to pay some cash on top of it. And then we can start saving for vacation. So hopefully, hopefully we'll be able to have a vacation. I don't know. It's just one of those things. The vacation was supposed to be like our reward to ourselves for having, finally slaughtered our student loans. So, different depending on what system you use. So it's not actually, so the way it works in Delicious, it's like, it's just based on what questions the software asks you. TurboTax, I feel like, is a little bit more thorough than TaxSlayer. And so it probably just, I don't know, like for instance, so Mrs. Magoots and I have, because of Twitch, I got a 1099. Because of the cookie shop, Mrs. Magoots got a 1099. It considers that self-employment, so it pulls more taxes back saying, well, you were self-employed. And it's like, well, yes and no. I don't know. So anyway, it's one of those things where you don't just pay income tax on a 1099, you also pay self-employment tax. But like TaxSlayer didn't ask me about that. It might have included it. I have no idea. But TaxSlayer or TurboTax was like, this is what we're doing here. So TurboTax is a little bit more transparent, I feel like. But we've already decided this is the last year we'll use TaxSlayer. Yeah, it's currently the TaxSlayer that we used was actually, TaxSlayer can like sell copies of itself, I guess. And in this case, it was rebranded through Ramsey Tax. And I'm like, well, we're not going to support that guy anymore. This was 2021 was the last year of support that man will receive from us. So we finished our taxes. It had the last 3 years on it. And because we were kind of in a bind, had to do them quickly. We just went ahead and filed there. But we've already decided we're going to take them to somebody next year. So yeah, hopefully it'll be the last time. But par for the course, regrettably. Oh, some Taco Bell. We almost got Taco Bell last night, Curry. I ended up getting some pizza, so... But yeah, the taxes and all that, just Mrs. Magoots was recovering from her long week of travel, so we was just sort of trying to chillax as much as possible. So everything was closed because of Easter Sunday. Our grocery store closed earlier, I think, or was it? Yeah, it was our grocery store. Wait, no. It wasn't our grocery store. Hey, True Kel. My goodness, my friend. Another sub, another one. Cheers. Thank you so much for that, dude. Yay, taxes, right? I know, everybody's favorite. Everybody's favorite. Did my taxes early because I had all my stuff, and 2 days later my work put a slip in our pay stub saying they miscalculated our CPP and stuff, so we owed more, and there would be a revised T4, which I have not seen yet. Uh-oh, that's not good, Coleman. I wish I was a tax expert. I would help you with that, but unfortunately, I'm not. I'm not. You're free to cry at the dinner table. It's your right as an American. Mr. McDucky, hello. Happy Monday to you. Oh my goodness. Spooky. Let's work on making that 1099 worthwhile, eh? Thank you so much for that, dude. So that's another weird thing about the Twitchosphere that I only just learned last night. Twitch pays out the 1099 like the miscellaneous. That's the royalties. So that actually only comes from things like ad revenue, which, I mean, let's be honest, we're not getting 1099 over our ad revenue. Subs, gift subs, prime subs, all the subs where they split the cost, like where they get to keep a portion, that comes through on a 1099. And then things like bits, and maybe it's just bits, because I'm trying to think of what other currency they could have included. They send out another 1099 form for that. But I didn't get one of those. I forget what letters were after that. 1099, some letters that I forget. That's bits. But I think you have to achieve over $600 dues in order to get that form, because I did not get a form, one of those forms. I checked, and it said you do not have one. So anyway, I don't know. It's weird. They split it. It makes sense if you don't think about it at all. It makes perfect sense. So they send the money that they share with you, they send on a 1099 miscellaneous form, and then the others that they don't, they send over the other thing. Nidalicious? What the heck, dude? Gifted one to Katie. Hype train? No freaking way, you guys. Cheers. Thank you so much for that, my friend. Wait a minute. How'd you even do that? How'd you even do that? You're not even subbed yourself. I know, because you moved all of your support over to Ko-fi, which I super appreciate, my friend. How's that even possible? Cheers. I feel like maybe Twitch is opening up their methods here. So select gift, it's not that hard. Interesting. I thought maybe it's because I've only ever looked at the default options. I always thought like it only showed gift if you were already a sub. That's interesting. Thank you so much, my friend. Seriously. You guys don't let my gripes about like the tax system, like you guys don't have to. I promise. We'll get it all figured out. Thanks for the heads up on the 1099. I need to furiously take notes. Well, again, this is all US law, so I don't know how helpful it might be helpful in Canada, but I don't know. McDucky, you were also the one to file taxes last minute. Every year, Mrs. pushes us to file at least a month early, and as much as I hate it, it's so much less stressful. It really is, yeah. It had our advisor not told us to put off, I would have looked at doing it a lot sooner. But because he wanted to try to get us some stuff stashed away on last year's IRA, that's why we did it. So, I'm glad we did it, because like the thing is because of our student loan situation, we had put off retirement savings for most of that time. Lady Iron, what in the world is going on here? 100 gold coins and Nidalicious again? What? Lady Iron, 100 gold coins. Thank you so much for that. Cheers to you. Nidalicious gifting a sub to Mac Daddy Vor, which I think I saw Mac say hello. Hello to you, Mac. Cheers, and enjoy that gift sub from our good buddy Nidalicious. I fell behind on the chat, so I scrolled back up, and what's going on down there? My buddy got screwed over this year. He did nothing wrong other than not look at his pay stubs, and his employer just forgot to take tax out of his paycheck. Oh, gosh. So of course, then what happens is the IRS says that's your fault, and so then they charge you a penalty. That's terrible. Love how the U.S. is like, we love self-employed people. Now give us more money. I know, right? Because you have to pay the employer's, you have to pay the employer's version of taxes plus then your own taxes for income. Silly. I'm self-employed in Sweden. I have to enter how much I sold for and how much of that is supposed to be taxed, and how much I bought and how much of that is supposed to be taxed. Your system is malicious. Wait, so wait, hang on a second. I need to reread that. I have to enter how much I sold for and how much of that is supposed to be taxed. How much I bought and how much of that is supposed to be taxed. Yeah, ours is malicious by design. Yeah, so the way it works here is they say, okay, well, first of all, it's not a straightforward taxing, like you've got different tax brackets. So the more money you earn, the higher that money, like the higher your tax bracket is. But it's not like if you earn like $1 million, not all of that is taxed at 37%. It's like the first like 20,000 is taxed at like 11% or whatever. And then it progressively gets higher, right? So like only the highest amount over like the top is taxed at 37% or whatever the max is, 30 something percent, 34. So it's just sort of like, it's tough because then, that makes things, you got to have like a little bit more of a complex calculation going on there. But yeah, I'm guessing that because of our additional income, I got promoted last year. Mrs. Magoots actually, is about to be promoted. She was promoted, it just hasn't taken effect yet. So I think that pushed us. I think we were still saving as if it were last year, but we had earned more this year. And maybe it just put us on the edge. I haven't really actually looked exactly at where that tax bracket cuts off at, but maybe that was the difference and that's all it is. Otherwise, I got, punched in the face. I have no idea what happened, so. Hey, now I made at least 3 cents from ads, right? Oh, goodness. 600 plus dollar redos and biddies, and you get to do more forms. Right, I know. Lucky us, right? Monday Choo Choo. Mac Daddy, how are you? And yes, taxes. Taxes, am I right? It's because I may have to do U.S. taxes in the very near future. Is that right? Mondays and tax day rip. I know, it's just terrible. Had to get it over the limit. Mac Daddy doing okay. Okay, all things considered. How are you doing? How was your weekend? I've obtained the emotes. Yes, now, yes. Enjoy the party emotes and all others. Buy stuff internationally, which is taxed outside of Sweden. I only need to tax it when I bring it into Sweden, which I might just forget to do. Yeah, we're supposed to do that too. But that's the thing is like, okay, who is seriously keeping a record of everything they bought that they didn't pay state sales tax for? Like, who would do that? I mean, really? It's also the reason I get back taxed this year because I sold more than I bought in Sweden. There you go. That's good though. Boyfriend's a veteran and Uncle Sam's military, so I'll just have to join him. I didn't know that. Nice, Curry. Doing great. How's the day for you so far? Again, I'm recovering from the tax season hangover, I guess, if you will. It wasn't, again, it was, I'm trying to think of how many hours I worked on it because, again, I did my taxes. I had told myself I should just take the standard deduction, but then I went through the work of trying to itemize everything. And I did that on 2 different platforms because I wanted to see. At first, I thought there was an error in TaxSlayer because I'm like, no way I owe that much money. Then I did it on TurboTax, and they're like, no, yes way, you owe that much money. So yeah, that was fun. So I spent several hours on it. Could have probably only spent 30 minutes to an hour, but ended up being a lot more than that. So and then I just was a little stressed with how much we owed. So that's all. Just recovering from the lack of sleep or lack of quality sleep from that. But honestly, other than that, I mean, it'll be fine. It'll be fine. At least it's over with. It is what it is, as they say. Lucky that Florida doesn't have a state income tax. Yeah, that is nice. That is nice for sure. There are a couple states. I think Tennessee might be the closest state to me that doesn't do a state income tax. That would be nice. Thank you guys so much, seriously, for the hype train. I didn't think talking about taxes would be deserving of a hype train, but Cheers to you all. Thank you so much. So as for the weekend, I do have a bit of positive news to share as well. So Friday was Good Friday. I did have work. And then I did hold a practice that was optional. But then Saturday, got up, drove about an hour away to a track meet. I decided to enter into 3 events, which I don't ever do. But my main event is the 400 meter dash. They actually held the 100 meter dash after the 400. So I was like, oh, well, that's interesting. I don't have to sacrifice my best event to try out the 100. So I decided to enter the 400, the 100, and the 200 meter dashes. Again, I never do that. The problem was the 100 meter dash was immediately following the 400 meter dash. And if you've ever ran a 400 meter dash, body does not like 400 dash, okay? Body feels very tired after 400 dash. So I ran the 400, and then I stepped right back out on the track to run the 100. That was something I'll never do again. I've already decided that. I felt very slow. You essentially just did a 500 meter dash, pretty much. That's actually one of the... So there was another Masters athlete there, a friend of mine, and he's like, it's pretty much just a broken 500. And I'm like, yeah, that's true. That's true. I'll just do it. Maybe it'll help me shake it out before the 200. So tax hype. Woo. It's a great shared gripe. That's true. That is true. I saw something the other day that I'll be honest, I didn't think about. It said those under 18 years old shouldn't be taxed because they can't vote, which is taxation without representation. And I'm like, that is a good point. I'd never thought of that. Yeah, very nice, very nice. True, Kel. I don't know what I mean. I guess I could try to tell you my story in Borat then. That is a good point. Yeah, I'd never thought of that. I feel like that's pretty stupid of me to have never thought of that, but that is, in fact, that does to me seem like taxation without representation, because you can work pretty much whenever you want, but they start charging you tax on that like immediately. Not like our country was founded based on that exact issue. I know. That's like something that I feel like we should definitely talk about. Those things only apply if it serves Republican interests, not the other way around. Yeah. So about this meat, time to throw our Bud Light into the ocean. But not the Pabst, right? Not the PBR. Miners have plenty of rights withheld. That they do. My very nice is only to hear the words. Others may want you to use the voice, but I'm good with only the single sentence. That's good, because my very nice, again, my Borat voice is, my Borat accent has really dwindled over the years. I used to talk like that all the time, so I sounded much better than I do now. But my friends, I will say this. So on the topic of the track meet, over the last 3 weeks, really, I've been getting to the track meet and just feeling like my legs are just heavy. I don't know exactly. I don't know what's going on, because I feel pretty good in practices. So it could be a combination of maybe the fatigue from the week and then the added nerves that I've got on competition day. I'm not really sure, but for whatever reason, my legs have been feeling pretty heavy lately on meet day. And so 3 weeks ago, right? No, 2 weeks ago, I went and I ran, and so it would have been the April 2nd. So not quite, just over 2 weeks ago. Okay. I went and I felt like, hey, what's going on, Kate? Well, they do feel a little bit like mom spaghetti. But I don't know. I felt a little worried. I was like, man, this is going to be kind of a tough race. But then once I got about 100 meters into the race, I was like, no, this is fine. I'll be all right. And I just kind of pushed through it. And I ran, and I told you guys, I ran the fastest time I've ran in almost 13 years. It blew my mind. I was not expecting it. So I was super stoked. And I was like, I was so ready. I'm like, oh my gosh, I might actually be able to run like a lifetime best by the end of April. Like I was pretty confident I'd be able to do that. So the next week I went to another meet, and this was a bigger meet, like better competition. It was a Division I meet, you know, and it's one of those things where like you better, if you go to a Division I meet when you're somebody like me, especially when you're in your 30s, you know what I mean? Like you better bring it. Otherwise it's not going to look so good. And so then I went to that and fell apart, totally fell apart. Legs felt so heavy. I totally like just, it was awful. It was awful. Like the last 125 meters, I just felt horrendous. Ran slow, got last place. It was terrible. So this week came around and I was feeling a little better at the meet, but still legs feeling heavy. And of course I'm having flashbacks to last week. And I'm like, what the heck's going to happen? But ended up running and ran even slightly faster than they did 2 weeks ago. So I don't know what's going on, but I'm hoping that I'm hoping things will turn out better this upcoming week. I'm only running. I've decided I'm going to run a fresh 400, but I'm taking the week a little bit easier to see if that'll help. I'm going to try to focus more on sleep now the taxes are out of the way. Focus more on sleep. Hopefully it'll be good. So, but yeah. So anyway, I was still pleased. It was only a PR by 0.05. So very, very, very small PR, but considering how I felt, I was happy with that. Also, it was pretty windy, which is not ideal. So, Spooky, you are the best. I agree. Still upset about the tea in Boston, are you, Curry? Whole thing sets my teeth on edge. A lot of cuppa you could have enjoyed, indeed. Didn't you just turn 30 last year? I did. I sure did. Charles, how was your weekend? You know what? I'm shaking my head over here, right? It was like, you know, I mean, the fish got to enjoy a pretty nice cuppa, I guess. Heavy legs all the time, is that right? Well, the thing is, I feel great during the week, so I know that I can feel good, you know, but I just not sure what it is. But so then I immediately hopped on the track and ran the 100. That was just ugly. Barely even broke 12 seconds in the 100, which is pretty sad, but I'm glad I broke 12. There was just no juice in the legs at all for that. I had like maybe supposed to be like a 10-minute rest, which is not very much after running a 400. 400 is just way too taxing for that. But then I had almost an hour, and then I ran the 200, and I actually tied my lifetime best in that. And that's after running a 400. So that's good because in theory, you know, when I go to the national meet, the 200 and 400 are not on the same day. So I should be able to, well, then again, if I run the 400 hurdles, they would be on the same day. But either way, it's only early, you know, mid-April. So maybe, yeah. Who do you go to for practice? Who coaches you? I am my own coach, Nidalicious. I am the coach for me. So the only downside to not having a coach like be able to watch me is that they can't watch me. You know what I mean? Like I feel pretty good about my programming, as far as what I schedule for myself. The downside is I can't watch myself run unless I video it, and videoing it is difficult. You know, when you're the only person out there on the track, it's difficult. So that's the only downside. Like I can watch my athletes that I coach. I can watch them and say, hey, you're doing this. You should be doing this. No, but I can't really do that for myself. That's the only downside. So, hey, Slothy, how you doing? Hello. How was your weekend? How are you doing? Missed you. Hope things have been going well. Apologies, I've not been able to stop in, and that goes for everybody, honestly. Not been able to stop into anybody's streams lately. Let's say that's your issue. I mean, I'm a white belt, so I have a lot of options, but getting some PT time with my coach is a game changer. Quite literally, since we call it game, right? Slothy. Weekend was good. Great weather here. I went walking Saturday and Sunday and set my second best PR. Broke the 17-minute mile barrier over 2 miles. Wait, did you? It was long, but so good. Did too many things, and I wish I slept more. Oh, I know that feeling for sure. I love the long hello there, Charles. Spooky and delicious Charles. Yeah, Sunday was just a sleepy day until taxes. Yeah. That's awesome, Charles. GG's. GG's. Yeah, great weather. That's good to hear. It's snowing right now. We legit have snow cover over our grass right now, which is just terrible. You got taxes still left to do, Slothy. Well, good luck. Hopefully they go well. Or as well as they can. My taxes were not fun last night. Sunday was a Stardew Valley day all day. Love it. Are you getting some snow too, Coleman? I wouldn't be surprised. But yeah, I didn't know that we were gonna get any. And then all of a sudden, I'm looking at my phone and it says, every now and then my weather, like Google Weather, just says, "Hey, here's what it's doing where you're at." I'm like, okay. So yeah, it said it's snowing, and I was like, what, really? Then I checked the Weather Channel and it said, yep, sure enough, you're gonna have some accumulation this morning, so be careful out there. Great. You had more yesterday? Dang, yeah, so did my brother-in-law. Up in Iowa, he got some too. Is it okay if I pack up my pan and put on my beggar's outfit? Wait. Yes? Not looking forward to doing this year's stuff, yeah. You had a freeze advisory today, but it's not, but it's 50. We have a flood warning for tomorrow? Yeah. I was looking at the weather I could expect if I compete again this weekend in the various places. I'll be competing. I just needed to figure out which area. Both places are supposed to be 80 degrees in the F unit scale. So I'm like, seriously? 80 degrees? That sounds awesome to me, but I'm like, what the heck is going on around here on Saturday? So snowing, like snow covering the ground Monday, overnight lows in the upper 20s, and then we have 80 degrees on Saturday, the same week. Got the notification this morning that the IRS debited our bank account. Yes, we owed. Oh, dang. Yeah, mine's supposed to be going out today as well. Don't think the weather knows what it's doing. It does not. It absolutely does not. Almost forgot to say hi to Nidelicious. Pesky climate change. I know. Yeah. What are our children and grandchildren going to get? Are they even going to be able to enjoy their life? Oh, just not good. Not good. My friends, I have to say, I am mulling over the work day today. I don't know if I'm going to work or not. That said, I still would have to end the stream around the normal time. Reason being, I am dreadfully behind on a few things, and I need to do some work on them, and I would like for it not to be at the expense of my full-time job. So I'm probably just going to go ahead and message. I'll just go ahead and text my boss real fast. All right, so we'll do, normally we do like track coaching simulator, but let's do, let's try out web developer sim. Although without the coding, just the messaging here. Hey boss, thinking about taking the day off. To catch up on some coaching work. Do you see that being a problem? I'll still be around. Now, I know you're not supposed to say this, but with the short notice, they'll still be around in case there's a fire for whatever reason. All right, sent. One of the reasons I don't have kids, is that right? YouTube channel got taken down for spam. deceptive practices and scam after 1 warning and 3 strikes that I should not have gotten. So I need to rebuild from 0. Would really appreciate new numbers. Need 30 days and 100 subs to enable custom URL. Wait a minute. So was there no way to appeal it? I feel like they should be able to. That does not. I don't like that. I don't like that, Nidalicious. I'm sure you don't like that either, but I feel like you should be able to appeal that. With you on that. In the words of Spooky House community, quit. I know, yeah, the day job chat. Quit? We're the reason that Mike Judge created Idiocracy. Great movie. I've never seen that, and I've been told many a time I need to watch that. Issue being that's become less and less parody and more documentary every year passing year. Goodness, took the words right out of my mouth. Phil, what's going on? Hello, hello. All my appeals got rejected and that's it? What? So what are they saying? They're saying that... I don't understand. Spam, deceptive practices, and scam. So was that like because you used music that somehow got flagged as copywritten material? That explanation makes no sense. Let's see. The thing is that's opening up in a, how do I open this up in, maybe I'll just try it here. Maybe it'll let me do this. I will try it to sub to that, but it keeps opening up in a, maybe I can click it from here. Yeah, there we go. It was opening up in an OBS browser source, and I'm like, I'm not signed in there. All right, I got you. I got you. Subbed, my friend. I'll sub from the other 2 accounts as well. We got the Stream Archive channel as well as the burner account, which I use for Ko-fi posts. So subbing that. The burner account is literally called Lutz Magoot's burner account, in case you guys are wondering. So, all right, there you go. 3 new subs, my friend. 3 new subs. Oh, Lutz Magoot's lost a sub. That's all right. I'll write a longer message. Brondo's got electrolytes. It's got what plants crave. Wait, what? Phil, hope you had a good weekend. I know you were doing some family visiting. Hope all that stuff has gone well. None of the appeals go to creators. It's going to delete that last sentence. You know how they work, right? Yeah. YouTube doesn't care about its creators. Yeah, that's not good. That's not good. I will say, so back in the Christmas and holiday season, when we were doing some karaoke, one of my songs got flagged on that, and so the VOD ended up getting muted. And so when I archive that, it gets muted on YouTube as well. There's no way for me to recover the audio from that portion of the stream. Somebody made a clip. I want to say it was Koro. So that's the only audio I have from that entire section is like a 30-second clip. I appealed it on Twitch and then just never heard back. And I'm guessing that by now, oh yeah, for sure. VODs only exist on Twitch for 60 days. So that VOD is gone, but they never reviewed it in the 60-day period. So it's like, so I guess I just lost that audio forever. And granted, it's just me singing like a goof, but it's just one of those things where it's like, it impacts the work that people do. You know what I mean? It's just, it's really, really frustrating when you can't get a response, or you can't get an actual human to look at these things and realize like, no, that was not copywritten. Like that was a cover. There was no lyrics other than my own. Like that shouldn't be muted. I shouldn't be able to necessarily monetize that, but I don't want to monetize it. I just want to archive it. That's all. And I couldn't even do that. So YouTube's been doing some weird stuff with their content lately. Have they? Got whitelisted for a lot of music, but sometimes a track will not get added correctly to the whitelist list, so it'll trigger copyright violation issue. On Twitch and YouTube uploads, that's fine. It'll just get claimed, blocked, or muted. On streaming on YouTube, counts directly as a violation. Right, yeah. Yeah, that's annoying. Yeah, and that's the thing, like at least the videos, you know, there are actually some that I played some music in, you know, way back when that ended up getting blocked. But it's like, okay, but I still have that video available to me, you know, which is good. So yeah, I definitely get that. But then if you stream it, you're like, nope, you're screwed. You're never getting this stuff back. It's just messed up. So you need a massive hard drive to store all your stream recordings and then do nothing with. Yeah, I actually used to do stream recordings, but then that was the thing is like I don't do anything with them. So the nice thing about some of the stream recordings is, you know, like you could have separate audio, which you can't do from the actual, you know, archive from the VOD and stuff. All of it's just mashed into one audio channel. But there were things like that were pretty nice. Yeah. If I had a guy, you know what I mean, or a gal or anybody that I sent my VODs off to make clips of, or you know, shortened, condensed versions of the stream, I would definitely do exactly that, Spooky. But I'm gonna be honest, I just don't. It's never gonna happen. I just don't have. I don't have the timer. Yeah, exactly. Don't have the time or energy. So. Appealed and proclaimed that I only use material I'm greenlit for, and asked for specifics on what material was in violation, to which I replied that the strike stand. Yeah, it makes perfect sense, right? That's terrible. Nice to have, but don't have the time or energy to make more happen. Yeah. Do wonder about getting an editor sometimes. It'd be nice, right? I've actually wanted to look into doing something like the, you know, you shared the Level Up platform. I've honestly wanted to look into doing something like that, but I need to just do it. Just ask, like, what does that all look like? Because it would be cool to have somebody kind of take care of that, but I don't know what that looks like. And I also am wondering, like, okay, what do I need to provide you exactly? Because I could give you some clips, you know, but honestly, the freaking get out of here. Let's go. Instaban, love it. Get those clowny bots out of here. Out of here. None of them clown bots up in here. Well done, Loot Spot Goots. Well done. Well done. Thought it was on-screen links for shoutouts and Ko-fi and stuff since I had the music sorted out, but that was apparently not it. So my guessing game evolved too slowly. Now I'm only doing VODs on YouTube instead. Gotcha. Okay. Yeah, still that's... I don't... Oh, I don't know. That's really, really frustrating. I'm sorry to hear that, Nidalicious. I hope it gets built up pretty quickly. Obviously, that's just... The main thing, I'm sure, I would guess at least for you, is just the fact that, like, all of those recordings are now gone, you know? And it's like... Can't ever recover them. Just stupid. Lootspot was so fast that my hand could not move to the mouse. Nice. Folks that level up are really cool. I guess they'll be able to work with anyone where they're at. I gotcha. Can't believe Chaotic wants to try and beat our little bot. I know. I know. It's a delusion. It's not gonna happen. It's not gonna happen. I know. It's supposed to be whitelisted for my VisionWorks channel as well, but I just can't be bothered to hunt all the errors, so not worth it. Man. Really been on my to-do list to chat with them. I'll let you know what I learned. Oh, for sure. Appreciate that, Spooky. Absolutely delicious. Absolutely. You need dancing loots, clowns dancing across the screen when you hit that circus music. I do. I need something else. I need maybe like a filter that just puts like clown makeup on my face. So got the shorts, so those are scheduled for a few months ahead. Oh, you do have the shorts? That's good. That's good. That's good at least. My friends, today we're gonna play some Chinatown Detective Agency, if you can believe it. Hopefully my boss will respond to let me know. Either way, like I said, I still am gonna have to set a hard cutoff time for myself of the usual time. And because we chatted so long about taxes and various other inconveniences and frustrations, that doesn't leave me a ton of time to play today, but play we shall. So let me go ahead and get this game launched. I did take Nidalicious's advice, and we'll make it to where you guys can see my screen when I'm doing the Googling as well. So, so that way it's not just a frozen game while I'm tabbing out to the browser. So, yeah. My friends, let's check it out. I think I had to stop mid-mission once again, so we'll have to kind of jump back through. Hopefully remember all the solutions to those. It's been since, I think it was Wednesday last week. And I believe the most recent saves are, in fact, at the bottom. Curious case of crystal clear. Googling is one of my favorite games, too. Is that right? All right, so we know we get our bills and whatnot. We know we can also take one mission from each remaining client, or each client, not remaining client. We can take one more mission from each client before we have to make a choice. And then it's just like, it's a matter of choosing which path we want to go down for the rest of the game. All right, we'll go ahead and pay our bills. It was $6,000 dues. We currently have $29,926 dues. All right, so that's paid. Okay. The bigger that we make our agency, the more money it's going to cost. You know what all the good influencer streamers should do? That's why I have almost 500 followers. I know, I'm in the same boat, right? Like, man. All right, I think, I don't remember which one I called. Oops. The wrong button there. I think I just called, Kieran. I think I went top to bottom. We'll find out here. Start new case. Is that right? Office in the Civic District. I believe so. I believe so. Find out. Just need 500 more, right? Maybe you should hit up Ninja, tell him how to get more views. That'd be a good idea. Share the wealth with everybody, right? Kieran's office. I believe we did do this. I believe, yes, it was Kieran's. I remember now for sure. I remember this poster. I don't know how far we got into it, though.
Amira, there's...
All right, we've already been through this, so I'm just skipping back through.
Enjoy a...
Shanghai. They
Never heard of them.
Their growth...
Benign or...
That's what... I have the money you...
What's the end?
Ultimately...
Okay.
I've got a list of people. His name is... I don't want to spook him.
He ate!
I want to catch them. A mutual acquaintance has informed me. Perhaps...
All right, the wine. Okay. That's right. Okay. Bottled up. All right, so again, just Mei Ting can help us if we're stuck. She's basically like the phone a friend helpline here. So we were gonna go to we have to go to the bar, or not the bar, the wine shop, which is where we're at. So we go back to Wine House right here. The wine that we bought. Oh, I forgot. We don't know. We're not actually buying the wine yet. All right. We have to ask this guy for like a fancy drink. All right. Startled Bartender. That's the name of the drink. And I failed my hacking. I remember that. I failed the hacking last time I tried. Hopefully well, I failed it the first time, got it the second time. It was like on easy mode the second one. All right. Gosh, this is terrible. All right, that went much better than last time. Singapore sour, and I said I'd bring it to him. All right, burgundy reds. Uh-oh. I think our game's frozen. No way. Really? What's going on with games and our glitches lately? Just lately. Everything had been fine. I can't interact with any of this stuff. There's nothing I can do. Okay, hang on a second. Can I... If I hit yes over here... Yeah, it's bugged. Okay, well. This is fine. This is fine. Totally fine. Wait a minute. What's going on here? Hey, what's going on, Octi? Arrived just in time for a bug, eh? Not it. Yeah, now... We might have an even bigger bug. Maybe Octi was the bug all along. I don't believe that. But what the heck is going on here? Because now I don't even have an active case, nor can I pay my bills. There's no bill here, but I still have the bill. I have the amount that I had before the bill. Okay. This is a problem. This might be a big problem here. Might have to kill the game and open it back up. That went well. What now? Well... We're going to quit the game here. Okay, hang on a second. We don't need that. Minimize. We'll reboot the game. Octi, how was your weekend? Hopefully better than the game is going currently. That's not good. I didn't have this issue the last time. I'll try reloading it. Maybe just killing the game will, because it's like the cutscene isn't triggering. Yeah, so this didn't happen here. All right. We'll try again, I guess. Pretty good. All the baseboard and trim is done on the main floor, and it feels almost like a complete house. That's awesome. Been a very busy bee with all the work. It's pretty great though. Nice. Okay, so we did that. We'll call Kieran again. Right. Hopefully we can get this to work this time. How much more do you have left, Octi, after the flooring? Is the flooring the last thing? Or maybe the flooring's already done. Maybe I misread that. Or misunderstood. So baseboard and trim is done.
Mr. Aya.
Amir, there's
Snooping.
I rather hope
All right, please let this work.
Never been not.
The-
What's okay? All right.
Counter's going tomorrow, which means the sink and dishwasher and fridge can be hooked up to plumbing, and I can stop washing plates in the bathroom. There, that's good for sure. It's tough when the kitchen's out of order. That's probably the toughest. I mean, obviously, I think the bathroom would be maybe the hardest to be totally out of order, especially if you only have one. But being without a kitchen, that is tough. Really tough. All right. Hopefully this will go better this time. All right. Send him off to go make the startled bartender. Please. These are blacked out though again. I don't know why that's happening. This one? No. Almost had it. All right. Okay. We're going to get the list back. I'll try not to click through it so quickly this time. Maybe that was the issue. Head back to your table. I'll have the waiter bring it to you in just a minute. Muffled drunk sounds that make no sense. Here we are. Gilbert Ma's latest transactions. If I can get a hold on what he likes, I'll be better placed to find the drink he feels is worth his time. All right. I don't think any of these Burgundy, Pinot Noir. I don't know if that. Let's see. I don't know that any of these were exactly the same ones. Burgundy Red. Okay, yeah, we didn't get the call from Justin last time, so this is good. Seems like a man about town. Can you recommend a wine shop? All right. All right, and I forgot we got approached here too by Letitia. All right. She's should be in jail, but she's not. So that's always good. And now she asked me for the help on it too, finding out who actually killed Carl. Carl. All right, travel to Toa. Okay. Wait, was there something else in there too? Oh right. Okay. Purchase a good bottle of Burgundy. Okay. Toa right here. Good, good, good. I just got to remember what bottle I need to buy because it was I spent a good long while in this wine shop. All right. So we're trying to find a bottle of wine that he can't refuse. Okay, so it was, I want to say it was one of these two. Okay, it wasn't Gaucho. Culver Flamini Brut. No, it wasn't the most expensive bottle. Wasn't that one either. Okay. It was like an $800 or $900 bottle of wine. Ray Saint Denis. I think it was this one. I want to double check here. Poligny. It was one of these two. Crap. I don't remember which one though. I think it was this one though. We're gonna go ahead and do it. All right. We actually met with him. Madame Shan's place in Chinatown after work. All right. Okay. Chinatown. Yep, yep. Hopefully we'll get to do a little more sleuthing. Madame Chan's palace. All right, Gilbert is this guy here. Find out again. Let's see. And what is this? Looking for some information. This bottle is the price I'm willing to pay. Is that a Marais Saint Denis 2026? There's one thing I cannot say no to. There we go. All right. So that was in fact the right bottle. All right. I think this is, was this the last thing we did? Talk to this guy? All right. I think that was it. And we got further along in this quest than I thought. I apologize. We're not even to the new stuff yet. And he passes out. Okay. Passed out from a couple glasses of wine. Okay. Ray Lam bribed by Wu Wang. Those are W's, not V's. I'm dumb. Okay. Kieran will want to know about this. Okay. Share Wu Wang lead with Kieran. Go to his office. Okay. So I just need to go to Kieran. Okay. We'll go to Kieran. Wasn't here in Chinatown, though. We gotta hop back on to in the Civic District. I think I should have been able to just tell him all this over the phone, but did say to go visit him specifically. All right, this is all new.
Ah, Amira. Good to see you. I thought you'd be here sooner.
Sooner? How fast did you want me to skip through all these dialogue options?
I got caught up.
Bad traffic?
Transport had something to do with it. I hadn't expected to be mildly held hostage by an inebriated government official waxing lyrical about the philosophy behind transportation. I had no idea it was possible to get a hangover through osmosis.
Please tell me you have good news, Amira. Well, as good as news can be when the world has gone to the dogs.
I am pleased to report Gilbert was quite forthcoming about the whole thing. I get the feeling he's feeling a little left out. Fancies himself a corporate criminal.
Should we be worried?
Let's just hope he associates corporate crimes with that horrendous headache he has on the horizon. The good news is, he singled out a person named Xu Enling. Could be our way into Wu Wang Group.
Excellent. Great work, Amira.
You'll be pleased to hear I even have the name of the transport official being bribed by Wu Wang. The flashy type, apparently.
Hopefully there's no echo today. I know we were having issues with that.
Oh, good. They're the easiest sort to track down and make a charge stick.
Name's Ray Lam.
Excellent. If I follow the paper trail, I should have enough to get a search warrant. Listen, I know you don't do this for the money, but bills have still got to be paid.
Oh, no, we do it for the money.
I'll wire across payment for a job well done. Truly excellent work, Amira. Xu Enling. It sounds like Xu Enling might be our foot in the door.
Kieran, do you ever wonder whether we rely
Wait a minute,
too
do you
much
think
on
this couldn't be
machines
the
to
end of the
keep
mission,
wheels
right?
of society turning?
Thank you, Amira Dharma. I will now. A question to haunt my dreams.
That was the end of the case. Oh, okay. All right, can I save it? Hopefully I got a save. I did get a save. Okay, that's good. Okay, so I guess I'll just call whoever's next on the list. So that went really... shoot, I... bottled up. Yeah. So, comma, the funny thing is, I did all of that in the game last time, but I just didn't actually go and talk, or, you know, didn't go talk to Kieran. So I would have been done. Roll credits. That's a silly thing. Like, I would have been done last time. I wouldn't have had to redo all of this. I got to that part of the mission. Now I feel dumb. All right, so we'll call Rupert. So this will be a new one. I could get it done in an hour, probably, right? Hopefully.
Amira.
Roll credits.
I was beginning to wonder if you were ever going to call again. What's up?
Start a new case. So I guess these are all teaser. These are all teaser cases,
Before
pretty
I
much.
forget, great work on the national water case.
Hi, Rupert, and thanks. I see you're keeping up with the times.
I am. And I also know you ran an errand for Tiger Lily.
Rupert, I'm calling to tell you that I want to get involved in the Philip case full time.
No. That is not what's happening. Are you two acquaintances?
I keep to my neck of the woods and she to hers.
Okay, that was a
It's
bug
an
there
unwritten
too.
agreement that not only ensures both our longevities, but also keeps things civil. I like to avoid awkward greetings at events we both attend. You know what I mean? Anyway, listen. We need to speak with an important contact, an acquaintance of Philip, and someone familiar with the group that planned the whole thing.
Perfect. Where do we meet?
There's a wine bar I frequent.
Okay.
Low key, the kind of place that's appropriate.
Is it called
for these
Winehouse?
kinds of things. It's called the White Mare.
Oh.
Near Bugis.
Bugus?
See you there.
All right. The King and the Philosopher. Wait. Okay. We don't have a new email. That message is old. Okay. Bugus. Right here. So yeah, that worried me for a second because Amira's like, I'd like to work with you full time, which is not what I chose. All right, looks like we have the White Mare right here. Ooh.
Amira, over here.
Oh, he's sitting with somebody else. Is that? Hang on a second. You ever visit Tokyo at midnight? Sometimes when it rains, the city lights up like you've never seen it before. A sea of color reflected in every direction. It's beautiful. This is elite Jedi. You look like a PI. It takes one to know one. No matter how long it takes to find something, it's always worth it. Just be sure to keep an open eye and an ear to the ground. A client once came to me to help him find his misplaced false teeth. We spent all day looking and couldn't find them anywhere. Exhausted, he decided to go to bed and found them in his pillowcase. You sound like a great PI. Giants of jazz stared down to the bar below. Instruments poised, mouths agape. This looks like Gilbert Ma right here. But I can't talk to him. Same character model.
Glad you could make it. This is Lawrence. He and Philip were both involved with our shadowy group.
Lawrence.
Lawrence, hi.
Let's skip the intros. I want this to be over as soon as possible.
This guy's very quiet compared to the piano.
I understand. Did you know Philip well?
Not really. I only met him once. We were both invited to a meeting, a sort of orientation session, I suppose. We're called the Lupercalia.
Lupercalia?
We don't know more than one or two people from the group, usually our handlers. We're quite secretive that way.
Yeah, the audio is a little not great right here. Apologies, my friends.
I was paid to do my part to steal the money for the flight.
Piano is way too loud.
Philip opened the doors, and I'm speaking. I was a runner. I arranged the flights, drove people around. A few others did other stuff, like working to the company's internal network.
This group, the Lupercalia, are they based here in Singapore?
I don't know, but I don't think so. We heard of other members in London waiting for Philip, but we never got to meet anyone outside our local group. They recruit their members by referral. You get nominated by a current member. You get in touch, and they give you some sort of challenge.
What kind of challenge?
It's like some sort of test. Suppose they want to weed out the idiots. The answer to the test was a set of GPS coordinates. Time, name. I met a member there and I was there.
Okay, great.
Well, that's fun. If I wasn't
Looks like we're gonna
tasked
get a
with taking
time
this
and
group
date
down,
and some coordinates.
I'm sure they would have been right up my alley.
I need to get in. Can I get a referral?
They've gone sort of silent since the whole Philip thing. Yeah, you can get in touch with my handler, but only with a guarantee for my safety.
In a word, yes. Help us out, and I'll make sure we've got people watching your back.
I'm gonna need some sort of financial assurance as well. I mean, if we get found out, I'm gonna have to make a run for it.
Yes, but don't push your luck. You'll get something, and you'll take it.
Please use these contact details. I'll need to assume an alias. The minute they figure out who I really am, we'll never hear from them again.
Charlene Eng. Right?
Charlene Eng. Okay. Charlene is Amira. Amira is Charlene. These oranges I basically need to eat over the sink. Wait. Oranges?
Fine. Wait for my message.
Fine. Keep me in the...
Are they that juicy? All right, a few hours later, I'm back in the office, getting a new email, yeah. More juice than meat, jeez. A locked door, here we go. Cheers to that, my friend. Cheers. This is from Ariol, maybe, at lightmail.com. A locked door. Alexander stood over the old philosopher, blocking out the sun like a mighty storm cloud. Find the old man in the school of Athens, stand below him, and await us. Before that, a test of your suitability. Unlock the code with a key. Sometimes keys are shaped like squares. Plato, Fixer, Grove, Minos, Wheel. Minos? Okay. Old man in the school of clouds, stand below him and await us. Okay. Wait, clouds. Find the old man in the school of Athens. Before that, a test of your suitability. Okay. So these here. Unlock the code with a key. Sometimes keys are shaped like squares. Plato, Fixer, Grove. Okay. School of Athens. It's a painting by Raphael. National Gallery bought a recreation of it from the Victoria and Albert Museum last year. Got the location down. What about this encrypted message? Good question. Decrypt the message, then travel to the National Gallery. Find the School of Athens painting. Okay. So we can go to Mei Ting. Do I need to actually see her or should I call her? We'll just call her. The library might need some help. Swing on down. All right. Was the library in the Civic District? I think so. That's fine. $2 dues, whatever. If we waste $2 driving on the subway, it's fine. I think it was down here, right? Yeah. Let's go see Amira. Amira? I'm Amira. Let's go see May. Bill. So I'm in the shopping center called, oh, this is Serbia. Okay. I have no idea how to pronounce that, my friend. My cousins and they started evacuating the mall because there's a bomb. Wait, really? Are you okay? What in the world? Like a bomb threat? I assume? Hopefully everything's okay. Sir, are you out? I assume so if you're messaging me. Keep us posted, Phil. Where's May? This is a really long list, isn't it? Yeah, super long list. I don't remember what May looks like. So she said to just come on down. Did I already pass her? Everything's good? Okay. Glad to hear that, Phil. That is super scary. What is happening here? Scary. Yeah, definitely scary. I can't say I've ever been in that kind of situation. Please head to the basement. Where's she at?
Please
Oh, there
tell
she
me you're
is.
on a case and you need my help because you're totally lost and you need my sharp mind to...
Yes, yes, and yes.
Ask for a hint. Ask for the solution. Oh, wow. Okay. Well, shoot.
Or rather, yes, maybe.
Okay. So she is here, though. Yeah, Phil, please keep an eye out, my friend. Also, everybody, please make note. Phil is also a VIP. I made a mistake and I totally missed the redeem on that. But it's been fixed. It's been fixed. So Phil is now a VIP. Okay, decrypt the message. Except there's no, the only time, wait. Can I only access the email from like my, oh gosh. Okay, I'm surprised it doesn't show up in my evidence. I feel like it should. Okay, we're gonna go ahead and go back to the office in Chinatown. A bunch of bad stuff that happens in Serbia, but never a bomb, really. Me and Phil will go relax in the lounge. Please do. Please do. Okay, reread this email. I feel like I should definitely get this before. Okay, test of the suitability. Can't, okay, let me take a screenshot of this. All right. Or if I'm trying to look at it on a different screen. I'm gonna take just a regular picture of it here. The old screenshot. All right. Okay. Yeah, that way I can look at it while also using the computer screen. That'll be better. Okay. AD. Okay, so unlock the code with a key. Sometimes keys are shaped like squares. Play-Doh, Fixer, Grove, Minos, Wheel. I'm wondering, or Minos? I think it's Minos, right? Squares as in like books. I mean, that was my first thought, was a book. I mean, Play-Doh, Philosopher, Grove, though. Fixer, Grove, Minos, and Wheel, though. That in part, I'm not sure about that. Shaped like squares. It did really feel like those could be books. We know Play-Doh has some books. But what is Fixer, Grove? Fixer, Grove. I guess I have to back out first. Oh, I'm already on the map. Okay. Thinking a word square with those words, not finding a hidden word. Oh, I gotcha. Keys are shaped like squares. I wish I knew what was in all of these extra places here too. That's kind of why I'm leaning towards the library. These are shaped like squares. Play-Doh. Fixer. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Are they all 5-letter words? They are all 5-letter words. Okay. They are indeed. Yeah. A key. Kind of leaning towards just going back to the library. Maybe find a book. Are books squares? Kind of. Or rectangles? More rectangles, I think. We could always ask for a hint. Singapore history, Asian history. I'm wondering if that computer will be general world history, classical history. Maybe classical? Think you got it? Uh-oh. Click on this. Might minimize the game. Nice. Love it. All right. Let's take a look at this. I don't know if this is going to be it. There's a lot. There's just so much here, but maybe. I've been looking at the book title, not the name of the borrower, though. So let's see. Plato. If it was Plato, it would say Plato's name here. I'm not, because I'll be honest, I don't know all of Plato's published works. The man, the myth, the legend. I love that. The Book of Raptor Jesus. I think this is probably, I feel like this is more of an in-game kind of Easter egg. Sort of like some supporters in here. I don't think that this is actually useful. I'm not sure an open list of who has checked out which book is GDPR compliant. Yeah, I had to bribe to get access to that. So, yeah, I don't think that that's going to do it. Okay. They're like squares. Squares. Sometimes keys are shaped like squares. I'm going to try to start with that. This over here. Wasn't there a Greek section somewhere? General and world history. So, but actually, like, clicking on these, I don't think that there was anything I could really do with that. Also, classical history. What does that mean exactly? Classical history. None of those are prompting me for another, like, I'm not showing, it's not showing another icon. Basically just showing an info tab. General and world history, huh? Yeah, there's not a specific book that I can key on. Classical is usually Greek and Roman. That's what I thought. Yeah, I figured maybe if that row of books was actually helpful, I'd be able to do something with it. But I'm not seeing, like, seriously, there's no difference in my cursor here. I'm thinking that's a no-go. Yeah, I don't think the books are going to actually be helpful here. At least not there. And there weren't any like bookshelves up here, right? Okay. I just ask May for, I don't know how big the hint is going to be. Let me get my keyboard checked. Feels like it's stumbling more than I actually am. That's not good. Ask for a hint?
I've got another cipher, but I can't seem to figure it out. Can you point me in the right direction?
Let's have a look. Oh, this is easy. It's called a Polybius cipher. Haven't seen one used for real. Plenty of resources online. Just run a quick search.
Polybius cipher.
Okay,
Got
no,
it.
that's actually a really
Thanks,
good,
I'll check
that's
it
a really
out.
good hint. Because that
Here,
does not tell me
for
too
your
much. All right, Polybius cipher. What did this say here? Crack the encrypted message using the Polybius cipher method. Okay. Let's Google Polybius cipher then. Polybius cipher. Ah, so you were on the right track, Nidalicious. Yeah, you were kind of right for sure. All right. So, oh, interesting. And they're shaped like squares. So, yeah, okay. So this is an actual so this is an encoder, huh? What does that end up looking like? Stop triggering my Google to play stuff. Oh no. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Use a 5x5 grid filled with letters for encryption. Password can be used to generate a deranged alphabet that fills the grid. Okay. As Latin alphabet has 26 letters and the grid has 25 cells, a letter to remove is chosen. Usually it's J, V, W, or Z, which are deleted. Okay. Okay. Let's just read the Wikipedia page. Advice submitted by ancient Greeks, Cleoxenus, and yeah, definitely Democritus. Definitely nailed those names. Made famous by the historian and scholar Polybius. Not to be confused with Morbius. Okay, so it's fractionating plain text characters that can be represented by smaller set of symbols, which is useful for telegraphy, stenography, and cryptography. Okay. With the modern alphabet, this is the typical form. Okay. So I and J are combined. K, L, M, N, O, P, Q, R, S, T, U, V, W, X, Y, Z. Okay. Then each letter is represented by its coordinates in the grid. For example, BAT becomes 12, 11, 44. Ooh, okay. Okay. Oh, okay. All right. So for Play-Doh, so if we're going to spell Play-Doh, is that what it is? This is in the game? Yeah. This is in fact in the game. So Play-Doh would be, we do X, Y, I assume, for coordinates. BAT is 12. Oh, no, it doesn't. Okay. So we do the Y coordinate and then the X coordinate. Because it says BAT becomes 12, which is 1 and then 2. Okay. All right. So Play-Doh then would be 35. I should probably write this down. Gosh. But also the other code is, I don't have it up right now. Probably should, yeah. All right. I think we need a notepad. Okay. We got Play-Doh. We got Fixer, Grove, Minos, Wheel. How's that? Hey, what's going on, Peachy? I'm here super late today. Hello, Lutz chat. You're not at all. You're never late. You're never late. All right. We got 35. L is then 31. A is 11. T would be 44. And O would be 34. Okay. I don't know what help this is going to do yet. So we're currently working through a Polybius cipher for these words that were given to us. And we're going to see if they mean anything or not. Fixer is 21, 24. X is 53. E is 15. And R is 42. Okay. Oh, do I even need this? I don't even know if I need this or not. This is not what I would have done. Is that right? Michelle, how you doing today? You can tell these missions are challenging in this game. Developers really took their time with the puzzles. They did, for sure. For sure. So we have... The other thing is, we have this list of coordinates, potentially. I might need to use those to figure out where the coordinates are. Because this might not mean anything. But I'm trying to think of like why. I'd have to create a new cipher, I think. Partition alphabet in 5 tablets with 5 letters each, except for no surviving tablets from antiquity. Letters represented by 2 numbers from 1 to 5, allowing the representation of 25 characters using only 5 numeric symbols. Yeah, I still don't know that this is actually helpful or not. I'll go ahead and finish it because it doesn't take very long anyway. There we go. Try to get them all evenly here. All right, Grove. So we'll start on G is 22. I think the God of War puzzles were easier than this. Well, they should be. I don't know if that game is necessarily known for its puzzles. I mean, there are puzzles, definitely. But this game is supposed to be a puzzle game. Like that's what the whole premise. So we got 51 and then E is 15. Okay, Minos, we got 32. 24. N is 33. O is 34. And S is 43. Okay. Still, like I said, I don't know that these are being helpful. But Wheel, we got 52. 23, 15, 15, and then 31. All right. Pretty apples and oranges comparison. Kinda. Yeah, kinda, I'd say. All right. So we have these. I just don't know how helpful that is, but this was the actual, like, I'll try to type this out as best I can. Okay. This was the other, like, puzzle, I guess. All right. Okay. So I'm supposed to figure out a key somehow. It says, so this was again the message here. I should just type it out so you guys have it. So unlock the code with a key. Sometimes keys are squares, shaped like squares. Okay. So then it included this. All right. This was above. And it said a test. Did I put testy? Your suitability. Okay. And then it included this right here. Secret World has an MMO game that had some tough puzzles. One puzzle required you to learn Morse code. Really? Always wanted to learn Morse code. Yeah, definitely. All right. So we used this, the basic form here, but I don't know how helpful that is. These only ever go to, it looks like it's A through D, A through E. There's no F's or anything. Okay, so A through E, which is 5. Also 5 letters. So, okay. 5 letters for these. Ah, okay, okay. So we have to use okay. But so AD could refer to one letter, as in like A, B, C, D, you know, so AE would be a, or AD would be a D. Is there one here I can use for visualization? Let's see. Maybe I just need to figure it. Maybe I'll just type one out myself. So we have something like this. A, B, C. Oop. Sorry. D, E. Okay, so maybe something like this, and then along the top we've got let's see, we got to do what's it? Where's the underscore? Underscore over here. Although that doesn't really match up quite as well. All right, so we have A, then we have a B, C, D, E. So this would be an A here. But would it just go this direction? C, D, and E. F, G, H, I, or J. We don't have any J's in those, though. K, L, M, N, O, P, Q, R, S, T, U, V, W, X, Y, Z. Okay. Do we think that would work? Do we think something like this would work? So AD is D. Is this what you were thinking, Michelle? Almost. Say almost what you were thinking. Trip Chance, how you doing today? I'm running out of breath. Hi. How was your weekend, Trip Chance? Do anything cool? Always want to learn new skills, and then when I try, I'm like, why did I want to do this? Right, I know, I'm the same way sometimes. All right, I think that is pretty much, let's see, so AD. Try to, let's see, are these in groups of 2? That's another thing, too. Is this an even number of letters? It is, okay. So let's see if this spells anything out. AD and then AE. AE is E. DA is Q. DD, T. Yeah, that's not going to spell anything, is it? BE is K. Definitely not spelling anything. CB, BM. AE is E again, and then EA would be V. Okay, so that's clearly not spelling anything. I have no J in the key. Right. These guys didn't have any J's in them. And it says to, you know, there's 25 squares, but 26 letters in the alphabet. So you kind of can combine I and J. So this I is also a J. But this is clearly not the correct, cipher here. So we have to actually learn the cipher. So how do I use Plato, Fixer, Grove, Minos, and Wheel to make a better key here? How should I do that? So that was the basic form. Try transposing the key so the order goes up to down. Am I coding? Not exactly. I mean, kind of coding. A little bit of coding. Okay, so you're saying transposing the key so the order goes up to, wait, on both sides? So E, so you're saying like this would go in reverse as well as this right here, the vertical? X and Y would be both reversed? Okay, Polybius Square is also known. Polybius Square is also known as a basic cipher called the Polybius cipher. Cipher is quite insecure by modern standards. A substitution cipher with characters being substituted for pairs of digits, which is easily broken through frequency analysis. Yeah. Okay. Okay. Right now, my ABCD is E is a cross. So you're saying, right, you're saying switch these around. Table for a Playfair cipher using key Playfair. Okay. That wouldn't change anything. Okay. All right. Yeah, so maybe I need to look at frequency analysis. So like which letters are most common here? Is that maybe what I need to do? That's tough. It'd be cool if I could change it to where the game audio is coming through right now. Hope you ate your brain Wheaties this morning. It's too complicated for 10 a.m. on a Monday morning, right? After I'm still like worn out from the taxes last night. All right. Use the words in the square instead of the alphabet. Use the words in the square instead of the alphabet. So you're saying in here? Plato? Something. Oh, I get what you're saying. Okay. I got you. Okay. Let's try that. But you're talking about for the, well, not for that part, right? Let's see. 1, 2, 3. Oh, right. Okay. I got you. If I could type correctly, that would be great. Okay. That makes more sense. All right. Okay, so we got Minos there, and then wheel. Okay. So if we do AD would be T. AE would be O. DA is M. DD would be O. Tomorrow, I bet. BE R, yeah. CB R. AE O. EA W. Tomorrow. Check it out. I did do my taxes last night. What a horrible way to spend your Sunday. I know, right? I know. Yeah, unfortunately, I had to. Okay, so let's go ahead and separate these out so it's a little easier for me to see here. These are all in groups of 2. Progress, right? We're getting some progress now. All right, there we go. Okay, so then we got tomorrow. DCDB. All right, so DC is N. DB. O. Noon, I bet. AD. Yeah. And then DC. Noon. Tomorrow. Noon. DE. Michelle with the big brain, right? As funny as it is, I had a weird dream, but the dream also featured my best friend in the guidance school, and I looked him up and found him on LinkedIn. I'm trying to connect with him. So everything is cool for me unless he decides to reject me on the app. Uh-oh. Very nice. Solving little puzzles is what I do. That's awesome. Yeah, I was sitting here. I'm like, okay, no, that makes sense. We got the numbers. I figured it couldn't be the basic cipher after we tried, this here with it. All right. So we got tomorrow noon. So we're on this one here. Okay. So DE again. SBD is E. 7. CD. V. CE. E. DC. N. Tomorrow, noon, 7. BA. F. FORTY. Nope, not 740, I don't think. Okay, BB. I. 7:15, I bet. BA. Yeah. AD. T. EC. E. ED. E. DC. N. Tomorrow noon, 7:15. Okay. Very nice. So we have tomorrow noon, 7:15. So we'll figure out what 7:15 means. But we'll see. So, and then it said before that, maybe I have to go there at noon and then wait until 7:15. Maybe that's what it is. Find the old man in the school of Athens, stand below him and await us. And we know it's a painting by Raphael. Okay, let's give this a shot. All right. Wait, was time going the whole time I was there?
Before I forget, great. I am.
Rupert.
I'd like to avoid.
I don't understand how I just failed that.
Anyway.
Maybe time was still moving.
We need to.
Perfect.
There's a wine bar I frequent. It's called.
Okay, we're trying this again. Yeah. Okay, maybe that was a bug. So maybe time is moving even though the game is frozen. It's very, very confusing. Okay, hang on a second. Is there a way I can test that? Okay, let's try this real fast. Okay, so if I come here, yes, time is moving even though the game is minimized. That's why. Okay, so it took me too long. Okay, did not know that. Did not know that at all. Apologies, my friends. Okay, so we'll go to the wine bar. He said it was Boogus, right? Booga Booga Boogus. All right. Try to skip through this pretty quickly. So tomorrow, it's going to be Monday. So we're at a wine bar at 8 a.m. on a Sunday. That is interesting. Classy, right? It is pretty populated. Yeah, it's not just us.
This is.
Lauren.
Let's.
All right.
We were both called. We don't. I was Philip.
This.
They were
What?
like some Stians.
Well,
I need.
Dave.
in a word,
Hopefully they hopefully it's not
yes.
procedurally generated.
Fine.
Fine.
I don't think so. All right. Seriously, yeah, I don't know what's going on, Delicious. Hopefully your keyboard's not breaking. All right. Yep, indeed, it's the same one. Okay. Yeah, so I'll read this part to you again. Alexander stood over the old philosopher, blocking out the sun like a mighty storm cloud. Find the old man in the school of Athens, stand below him, and await us. School of Athens is a painting by Raphael. National Gallery bought a recreation of it from the Victorian Albert Museum last year. Got the location down, but what is this encrypted message? All right. Travel to the National Gallery, find the School of Athens painting. All right. So we'll go to that in the Civic District. National Gallery should be good now. Ming's recreation of Raphael's School of Athens. My gut tells me they want me to stand at a certain point under the painting. Welcome to the Europa Gallery, showcasing incredible works by influential European artists. Personal device is now paired to the audio guide. Please browse the gallery to hear interesting facts and information. What's this one? Slim Woman with a Cat by Hungarian painter, completed in 1913. Talk to this person. Well, I suppose it's easier on your conscience that way. Wait, what? We got here. School of Athens, recreation by German painter Anton Raphael Mengs of Renaissance painter Raphael's Vatican fresco, finished around 1755. Apparently I need to explore Dark Thoughts Day according to my tarot cards. Spooky. Uh-oh. Recreation was commissioned by the Duke of Northumberland. It was adapted to a rectangular format by Mengs, and he did so while masterfully capturing the grandeur of the original. Important figures include Plato, Aristotle, Socrates, and Diogenes. All right. So I'm supposed to wait here, right? Wait here until noon tomorrow. Which is basically almost 24 hours. 22. We'll go 21 hours. At least time. I don't know how quickly the wait actually kicks in. Define dark. My card is the devil in reverse, so fairly dark, I'm sure. Okay. So it said noon and then 7:15. So it is tomorrow. It's almost noon. Hopefully something will happen at noon. I don't know if I'm supposed to stay here from noon to 7:15 or what exactly. We'll wait till noon and then I'll wait 7 hours if nothing triggers. Nothing triggered. Never posed when she stands. It's got to be so uncomfortable to stand like that for hours on end. I would say so, yes. Deceptive, depraved, decadent, dismissive, destructive. Dark can be a lot of things. That's true. Way past the time. I think I may have screwed this one up. No. What? Did I misunderstand the message?
Before I forget,
Rupert.
anyway,
Perfect.
it's called.
You would never. Okay, let's look back at this. Okay, so this is the notepad here. Tomorrow, noon, 7:15. What do you guys, what do you guys think it would ever be? Tomorrow, noon, 7:15. Don't typically get too dark. Said to wait, right? All right, we'll go to the bar real quick. One last try at this. Wrong day, it says tomorrow. Tomorrow, though... But it said Sunday. So it's Sunday currently. So I waited until Monday. And then I waited past 7:15.
Glad you could make.
I waited past 7, like from noon on the next day, tomorrow, through 7:15. Then it said I'm way past the time.
I understand.
Maybe I needed to wait.
We were both invited. You called.
I don't know.
We don't know.
Maybe I shouldn't have used the wait at noon. But on Monday, tomorrow will be Tuesday. Right.
What kind of...
Some sort of the answer to it.
Well, that's fun.
I need to get...
But today is when I got the email on Sunday.
Yes.
Please use the...
It won't let me make it to Tuesday because then it'll say, dang, I must have screwed it up. I have to admit I'm a little nervous about connecting with my teenagehood best friend, though. We were two nerds who spent time with each other at the guidance school talking about Einstein, advanced physics, his part of conversation, and biology, my part of conversation. He had weirdly similar personalities and we were best buds. Hope he also wants to connect with me. For sure. All right. So I've got the message Sunday at like 1 in the afternoon. All right. Okay. All right, let's reread this, though, from the beginning. Find the old man in the school of Athens, stand below him and wait us. Okay. Find the old man. Maybe I didn't stand in just the right place. Alexander stood over the old philosopher, blocking out the sun like a mighty storm cloud. Find the old man in the school of Athens, stand below him and await us. Okay. Maybe I wasn't standing. Maybe I was just like a couple inches off. A locked door. Yeah, maybe I have from noon until 7:15 to get there. So maybe that's the window. All right. So we'll go to the Civic District again. Noon 7:15 doesn't make sense. Yeah, maybe that's just the window that the door is actually open. Because after 7:15 passed, that's when she's like, dang it, I messed it up. We'll try it. If not, that's too bad. It's one of those things that happens in the world. That is true, yeah. Consider something similar. I found my friend on Facebook. Turns out we're no longer similar. Oh, I know. That's a weird thing too, right? All right. We'll go through. Okay. For some reason, it's not letting me walk. Maybe I need to... Oh, gosh. Please tell me it's not bugged. Okay, there we go. We'll keep walking through the gallery. I got time. Okay. What is this, though? Bookstore I gotta admit, the bookstore I go to has way better selection of mystery books than the other bookstores I've checked out in town. You should go and check it out. A lot of checking. What? Where are you going, Amira? What? No, stop it. Here we go. Okay. Have I talked to this guy? Would I rather be feared or loved? Easy, both. I want people to be afraid of how much they love me. I'm about to do something I think, would an idiot do that? And if they would, I do not do that thing. Just remember, every time you look up at the moon, I too will be looking at a moon. Not the same moon, obviously. That's impossible. We got a nice, some nice office references there. Okay. Why you don't go to a wine bar at 8 a.m. on a Sunday? Go check again and check yourself before you wreck yourself. Okay, so the old man blocking out the sun. Maybe, like I said, maybe I wasn't standing in quite the right place. A second. So it's called, what was it called again? I should look at the actual picture to find Alexander. That would help me. What was the picture called again? Problem is, I don't know if I have it. Look, what was it? Let's go. School of Athens. Okay. Stand below him and await us. Okay, School of Athens painting. We're just going to Google that real quick. Googly. School. Oh, gosh, I'm in caps. School of Athens painting. I got to remember, though, this time is still moving. Oh, God. Why is that picture so small? There we go. Okay. Which one is Alexander? Great googly moogly. Well, not the Last Supper. Oh, what's this? Okay, so which one is Alexander? Which one is Alexander? Also, I wish I could see the game time while the game is minimized, but I sure can't. Alexander. Picture is small to accommodate everyone in the picture. Okay. Alexander the Great and Raphael's School of Athens. Yeah, which one is it? Who is it? Is it this guy? Said he's blocking out the sun. It'd be nice if everybody is labeled. You're watching pictures of the School of Athens. This one looks like Alexander, I believe. So we stand below the man, but isn't that kind of where I was standing before? Yeah, Mass, welcome back in. So the clue said to stand below the man. And then the clues were like tomorrow noon, 7:15. Alexander didn't have a beard, if that helps. Let's take another look at it. That guy does have a beard, doesn't he? Hang on. This person is saying this is Alexander? No. Hang on. We'll look at the Wikipedia page. School of Athens. All right. Elder Plato. That's Plato. Okay. Is Alexander even in it? I don't even see him. Leonardo da Vinci as Plato. Aristotle. Oh, is this him? Almost like Alexander. So my cards want me to be on the lookout for something dark to happen. And by dark, it means destructive. Something is ending in my life with rejuvenation to follow. Gotta love when I get the answer. And be honest, I'm lost. I'm lost. Yeah, I don't know if this, I mean, does this really mean that I have to stand somewhere right at this time? Hang on a second. If I just do a find in here, Alexander. Ah, okay. Okay. Alexander the Great right here. So, okay, the helmeted person is where exactly in this picture? Oh, look, there's, okay. Helmeted person is where? Over here. Right here. So kind of on the left side. All right. I mean, we'll try it. I don't know if it matters. Fortunately, my cards can't tell me who Alexander is. Sorry. Yeah, we'll try this. Oh, the gallery closed? Okay. So I have to wait. It said 8 a.m. Okay, so we'll wait till 8 a.m. So we got, what, another, like, 12 hours? We'll do 11 hours. All right, back in. Stand at a certain point under the painting. Okay. Maybe I didn't read that the last time. So I was not quite in the right place. I was too centered. Alexander's right there. We're having some issues with actually moving. Here we go. Okay. Standing under Alexander. Right there. We think that should be fine, right? So I'll wait 3 hours. That'll get us to noon. Okay. Hopefully this works. I mean, this is a joke. Can I ask you on a date and you reject me? That way we can trick the cards. Technically, a destruction happened. Well, I'm here. Noon, 7:15. The gallery's not open until noon, or the gallery doesn't open until 8. Do I wait till 7:15? Again, the thing didn't actually fail until... The thing didn't actually fail until 7:15 p.m. I don't know what to do. Either that or I misinterpreted who I'm supposed to stand underneath. But we're confident this is Alexander. I don't know, do you think the game would make me wait for 7 hours in the same spot? We'll wait for 5 hours. See if anything happens. Okay. If we fail, unfortunately, I'm going to have to stop here either way. I got some work I got to get done. Again, not work, but coaching work. Boss did get back to me and said it'd be okay. That's good. All right, we got 10 minutes in game time. Please. Agent, hey, finally got the last trophy for Skyrim. Very nice, my friend. Nothing's happening. Okay, what? Something didn't work out. Way past the time. I think I may have screwed this one up. Okay, gonna be denied. Yeah, I don't know what the heck's going on. Maybe I need to reread that email closer.
Before I forget,
Rupert.
anyway.
Perfect.
It's called.
Well, that's frustrating. King and the Philosopher. No ideas here. Huh, okay. I need to take a picture of the full... I feel like the email definitely needs to show up in the evidence tab. It's frustrating that you can only read the email from your computer. Like, all this other stuff I've been able to do so, you know, from wherever I'm at via the evidence tab. So let me, real quick, I'm going to try to get the email again. I'm going to take a picture of it. Which I already have a picture of it via screenshots, so I don't need to. Okay. My friends, unfortunately, that's going to have to do it for me for today. That's going to have to do it. Let us head to the tavern and we'll say our farewells. Well, I'll have to take another look. I mean, maybe there's somebody else. Maybe it's somebody else. I mean, it's got to be somebody else I have to stand underneath, I think. Yeah, I'm a little confused as to what exactly I'm supposed to do, but I'll reread that email. Maybe that'll help. My friends, thank you so much for hanging out with me today. Yeah, it is, I've got some entries that I have to finish up in the next 2 hours for track. So that'll be fun. And then on top of that, I'm just way behind on a lot of track stuff. So that said, I am working on a Ko-fi post to have out today. Again, I totally spaced on taxes, so I had to put that first. That has a very hard deadline, or else I get attacked by the IRS. So I'm hoping the Ko-fi post will still be out today. It might get pushed to tomorrow, or I might just do something else I've kind of got in the backlog, if you will. But hopefully we'll have that posted today in addition to getting all the other track stuff done. We'll just kind of see. But hope you have a nice day too, Trip Chance. Hopefully you get the interaction you hope from your friend. Let me give out some thank yous real quick before I run out of here. You guys triggered a hype train at the beginning of the stream today, so I want to thank you all for that. We got cheers from Spooky Deer and Lady Iron. Our mods are Coleman, Curry, and Octi. Also, Lootspot Goots got in on the action today. We had subs from Coleman T16, True Celt, KD120, and Mac Daddy Vor2. Those were gifted by Nidalicious. Our Ko-fi members are Chaotic, Coleman, Iron, Phil, Fresh, Curry, Nidalicious, Peachy, and Spooky Deer. Of course, those stars indicate tier 2s. You have a great Monday as well, Peachy. Thanks, everybody, for hanging out with me today. I didn't post the schedule in the Discord because I am stupid, and I didn't do it. Tomorrow we're back into New Vegas, so we'll be maining New Vegas, and then we'll be getting the we'll be playing some Chinatown Detective Agency bookending the week. So we'll do Monday and Friday for Chinatown Detective Agency, and so we finish that up. So oh, this is great. I just found an article called Who is Who on the School of Athens. Maybe that'll be helpful. I'll click on that one. My friends, I've got to run. Got some work to get done. Hope you all have a productive, happy, safe Monday. Until tomorrow, take care of yourselves. Be safe out there. I'll see you soon. Love you. Bye.